What are we building today, little buddy?
A chicken brooders.
In about 10 days, we have 50 little chicks coming, and they'll only be a couple days old. So before we can put them out in the pasture, they need to get a little bigger and they need to grow a lot of feathers. But we don't have a brooder. So today we are building one, and we are working, we're working around the weather. We're going to build it under our carport, and it's going to end up being 4 by 8 feet. So about 32 square feet, and made of wood and hardware cloth.
In order to build the brooder to the design we came up with, we're using 7 2x2s, 2 4x4s, 3 2x4s. Here we have 2 1x12x8s. Earlier in the winter, we decided to build a TV entertainment stand out of the 1x12 materials. Same material as this right here. How did you feel about that?
It was too big.
Too big. The wood material was not really furniture grade.
Yeah.
And
a little bit of warping, but there was enough warping that it just threw off a couple of the joints, and I want it to be perfect.
So we are repurposing some of that wood. If we didn't already have that, we would need 2 more of these 1x12x8s. And if we didn't have that, we may be doing a completely different design altogether, actually. But it's just we're trying to use the material that we already have. there it is. Here is our chick brooder. It's just about done. I just need to tighten up some more of the staples for the hardware cloth. Of course, we need to outfit it. We need to put pine shavings in there, heat lamps, and all that sort of thing. But basically, here it is. This is the execution on the concept. This is a monster. This thing is a beast. This is definitely bigger than I had envisioned. We wanted it this deep so we could have a really good deep litter. Joel Salatin says that in his chick brooders, he uses 18 inches of pine shavings. And prior to building this, I was reading up on the different things to keep in mind when building a brooder. And one of the things I read was when the birds are towards the end of their time being in the brooder, you still want to have 24 inches of vertical space for them. So that's why we made it as deep as we did. We were trying to keep in mind the deep litter as well as the vertical space needed when they're full size. And to be absolutely honest with you guys, if we were going to build this again, we wouldn't build it this big. It's a little too big. Ashley and I even discussed possibly taking it back apart and cutting the 4x4s a little bit shorter so it's not quite as deep. But we were so far into the project, we just thought, let's just finish it. So we didn't do that. Since it'll still be kind of chilly when we get the chicks, I'm going to get polyfilm and wrap the exterior with polyfilm. Most of it anyway. They'll still have some spots open for some ventilation, but I'm going to wrap it with polyfilm to keep the wind out. And later in the year, if we decide to do another batch when it's during the summer and it's pretty hot out, I can take the polyfilm off, and that way they can get plenty of ventilation and stay cool that way. There was some kind of defect in the hardware cloth here. This had a big hole here and it's missing three vertical runs of wire there. Kind of strange. If you liked our video, guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check back for tomorrow's video. Tomorrow we have a big day. Tomorrow we're getting started installing our perimeter fencing.